Good morning, friends from glorious Bozeman. There's an incredible teaching from Reb Saadia Goyen. It's quoted in the Sefer Itim. It says that if you come to a shul on Shabbos and you don't remember, no one in shul remembers what parsha to be reading, what's the Torah portion of the week, you should read Hineni Mamte Lechem Lechem in Hashemayim, the portion in our Torah portion about God giving the Jews manna from heaven. Why the manna? Why not the Ten Commandments, the creation of the world, the Exodus from Egypt? Why the manna? What's the unique connection there between the manna and Shabbos? In the 1950s, the Rebbe said an incredible teaching on this subject. He said that if you look at the manna, all Jews got this holy, incredible, elevated source of food from heaven. Wicked, intermediate, righteous Jews, sure, they got it in different forms. Some had to cook it, some didn't have to cook it, some had it ready-made. But they all got this incredible holy food to consume, and it was a food that had no psoilus, it had no waste. It was pure food with amazing benefits for the person without any side effects, without any negativity, without any waste. Similarly, Shabbos has an incredible holiness that descends from God every Shabbos and reaches each Jew equally. That even in the most mundane activity, eating, drinking, sleeping, enjoying the tainug, the pleasure of Shabbos is a holy pleasure. And that is gifted to us. It permeates our very being. It's the nature of a Jew on Shabbos to be a recipient and a person that experiences holiness. Now, sure, just like in the manna, some of the Jews had bchira chavshis, they had free choice, and therefore if they chose, they could have gone and bought food from a merchant that's traveling in the desert. They didn't have to eat the manna. And on Shabbos, a Jew doesn't have to receive the holiness. But their nature is to receive the holiness, which is why the Gemara, the Talmud in Yerushalmi, in the Jerusalem Talmud says in the Tractate of Demai, that even a rasha, even a wicked Jew, ein mishaker b'Shabbos, doesn't lie on Shabbos. Meaning it's so holy, it's so pure, and it permeates their very being, their very experience, that even if you're wicked in every other aspect, if you allow Shabbos to be absorbed in your veins, in your being, you wouldn't lie on Shabbos. Now, could a Jew choose to lie on Shabbos just like a Jew in the desert can choose not to eat the manna? You can choose, you have free choice, but it's not natural. The natural state of a Jew on Shabbos is to not lie. It's to be pure and holy. Which is why, if you're ever in Shul and no one can remember what to read from the Torah, read the portion of the manna. Because the manna and Shabbos are so connected at their core, because they both represented holiness that permeates our very being, whether you ask for it or not, and it becomes the nature of the Jew to be in a state of holiness and purity during that experience. So this Shabbos, in 36 hours or so, allow Shabbos to permeate your life, and it'll be a whole different experience.